أعوذ بالله من
What's opening upon this earth? Immense negativity. Not only it's killing people, making them sick with viruses, but the spiritual sickness. You see hate now propagated, so much so that everyone took the characteristic of the TV, and that's all the Dajjal wanted. These nafs have to be destroyed and brought down. When we're describing these levels of the nafs, you're understanding the system of tariqah's guidance. Allah has put aside a treasure and it's out for the public, and shaitan is trying to take it. And what is it? It's the heart of insan. The heart of insan is all that shaitan wants. He's after everyone's treasure. He knows what Allah is giving to the treasures in the hearts of creation, so he wants them. He wants to bring them into his kingdom to steal their treasure, steal their rizq, steal their nafs and their good character. Everyone's born at the maqam of inspiration. You can't move, right? Your parents lift you, drag you, wash you, whatever you do, you can't do nothing, you're just like your cover. But you have two destinies now, either you're going to go down to amara based on your parents making you to be wild, or the circumstances of the life that you're thrown into. They'll make you into amara where you go down and become wild, crazy, angry, violent and vicious. We said nafs amara is the one that completely evil. When we read the characteristics of it, we understand it. Self-centered, doesn't care about anyone, doesn't care how it gets to any goal. They climb over anyone's head. Then we see those characteristics, we say, oh okay, 99% of this dunya is nafs amara. Even the television show is just nafs amara. Or your parents inspire and guide you, teach you to the best of their ability to go up, to have inspiration, to understand goodness, have empathy within your heart, have compassion within your heart, to care, not to be judgmental, not to be against, have a sense and a reality of muhabbat and love. No doubt Allah's greatness and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad immediately put everybody out of amara. Very few are doing those type of activities and sitting in a majlis of zikr. By the virtue of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad pulled them out of amara, and majority are in lawama. And the lawama was good and bad. Thumma amanu thumma kafaru. One day they believe, next day they go bad. One day they believe, next day they go bad, but at least the consciousness within the heart is opening. It knows, oh that was bad, Ya Rabbi tawbah, tawbah, and then begin to learn the process of istighfar and all of the practices. Why the zikr saves, and why when Allah want to guide someone out of these badness send them to the zikrs, because Allah describes, hold tight to the rope. The rope are the turuqs, because they're a line of najat and safety coming from the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. And immediately the shaykhs are throwing a line, a rope out, giving the awrats, giving the zikrs, giving the nazar, giving all of the associations, giving help and email and every type of communication. Hold tight to this rope. Allah loves you, He doesn't want you to come to the Muhammadan way, doesn't want you to come to the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. Why would Allah's love want you to be independent of everyone? He wants you to come to La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah in its reality. So then in that stage they understand the struggle between good and bad, most are caught into that stage. The third level of the nafs, mulhima, the inspired self, that it's leaning more towards positive, less in the negative. 2/3 positive, 1/3 naughty still there. But because of the practices and the spiritual practices and all that they're doing, you're opening up your system. You're being taught how meditate, contemplate, open up your faculty of thinking, of hearing, of feeling. The danger of that is if you're not building a strong relationship. That's why they say, if you're going to teach this, make a helpline, help me at Nur Muhammad, for this purpose. If you're going to teach en masse how to connect your heart, how to open your heart, then the guidance and the people who are listening have to have a firm hand onto the hand of the shaykh, because you're now about to enter a dimension that you have absolutely no understanding with. Hold firm, because they're going to whip you around. If you should let go of that hand in the middle of this, many bad things have happened to people, many bad things. Because they fall under the prey of their nafs, they end up in jails and psychiatric wards and crazy houses, and they end up in the grave. Not only you follow exactly how the tariqah tells you to do with the exact coordinates, you make it exactly how they do. You don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't do marijuana, you don't do nothing other than what they taught you to do, and you hold firm to the tariqah, because in this maqam you're going to have inspirations, heart, feelings and energies. But you don't know, was it from shaitan? Was it… and the shaitan we mean all negative energy, the bad jinns, naughty jinn. Who's going to be sending you the dreams? Those shaitans, all day long, until your whole life is dreams, 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 and you think them to be real and 100% false. So Imam al-Rabbani said, don't use that, this is the lowest state. It's a reality and prophecy, but you're not a prophet. Means tell yourself, I want nothing to do with dreams ya Rabbi, I want that which is real and live. So go back under the carpet and make your tafakkur much harder, because you have to have good character, good manners and good actions. When the nafs is purified, it's doing its tafakkur, it left the oceans of badness and bad character, bad inspiration. It disciplined itself not to focus on dreaming, not to focus on incorrect inspirations, and a strong connection with the shaykh. Why? Because you get inspiration, they can impersonate anyone, just not Prophet and not the Kamil Muhammadan guides, of which they're not but one or two on this earth. So means this is deep in Islamic realities. If you run at these stages and go out for yourself to listen to yourself, to every type of women desire from yourself, it can be very toxic. That's why then the firmness in the understanding and the connection with the shaykhs, inshaAllah.
يا باعث يا شهيد